you know the heat go up, so you was up in the fucking attic
burning the fuck up for 3 hours, and it was so hot, and I had an air conditioner in there, but you would hear it, and it was just be too loud, so I would have to suffer the 3 hours.
Sweating in the jukebox.
Sweating
She
like
doing interviews in the sauna, y'all. You feel me?
And I felt bad for Bex, but you know.
But this is why her name Fire Chick. Who the only one that could do fire?
Yeah.
Probably had her socks on, no shoes on, shit, all types of shit.
Butt naked in that joint. Because back then, we didn't have video.
Right. Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You in there doing the interview asshole naked.
Yeah. Asshole naked. It's hot in that motherfucker. It's hot.
Shit, nigga. We ain't had no videos, nigga, so we was straight. We weren't live and shit.
And listen, if I get too crazy and I'm lazy, or even they're on video right now, shit, I have a t-shirt, a shirt on, good head to toe, and underneath here, nothing. Just the breeze.
Just walking around, hey.
They don't know. From here on up, from here and up, I'm good. I just can't move and shit. Real like I fuck around and get up.
Style. So listen, y'all.
Right.
Welcome to Air It Out. Don't know I'm free balling from the waist on down like a motherfucker.
Shit, they do not know.
The cooler is on.
Listen, I'm there for 3 hours and I don't move. I sit there the whole time. Don't go to the bathroom, nothing. And then sometimes I'll go over 4 hours and 5.
Damn, right.
Yeah, but I've gotten better now because, you know, I would be in a relationship and they'd be like, yo, man, can you like cut that shit short? Like, when you coming the fuck home, like, shit. You know what I mean? You gotta get it. Like, you said 1 o'clock, not 4, bitch. Like, the fuck is you doing?
She got me in that crack.
But I mean, yeah, you know, I'm in that grind mode. I'm like, I'm grinding. I want to grind. And, you know, he like, look, listen, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, I want to bump and grind.
Try to get some pussy, like, you feel me? Fucking around.
You come in here with the pussy dead. You feel me?
Right.
The Aries, I'd have been in there like, I'd have been up too. Like, I'd have been smoking my, you'd have came in like
he used to come to the office and be like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
see, he smoked.
No.
See, that's his problem.
You gotta get
a smoker. I'd have been chilling in there like this. Look, fucker, man, look, but when she get in here, the Aries would look like, when she get in here, choo, we get to take that shit off. She fucking around like she said and shit off. She come in this joint like flash dance. Fucking.
Now he would come up to the office like, yo, what the fuck you say? You know, you all right? Because you can't call me because I'm on the phone. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not answering shit. That's I'm not crazy. Responding. But yeah, I've gotten better.
That is some crazy shit, right?
But see, us women, we grind too. We gotta, you know.
I love it. We black boys and black men know we y'all grind. Right. We shit, nigga. But I don't know about everybody, but we know the real black woman grinds. Yeah. My grandma was a grinder.
A grinder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, feel me? She wasn't playing, nigga. She'd leap off the top step on the motherfucker. I used to be like, look at my brother like, Grandma, fuck, you see this shit Grandma doing? She goddamn, we ain't fucking with her tonight, nigga. Right. I'm going to bed, nigga. I ain't getting no ass whooping tonight. She was a fucking Power Ranger, cuz that shit was vicious. Grandma ain't play. Them hands get to moving. Fucking Mayweather, nigga. That shit, you be like, she smacked me, goddamn, what the fuck?
Yeah, she up there fighting now.
Man, Grandma was swift.
Wow.
Grandma was a veteran. And if you came in the crib, she'd pour the bird out and be like, just realize you know you standing in my crib, right? I used to be like, what type of shit is this? She'd be like, she tell motherfucker, hold up at the door. Sure you want to come over in? Because if you bringing that bullshit all the way, she'd pour the bird. That's when I realized she had a gun. I'm like, under the pussy. Damn, that's why she used to be like, go the fuck upstairs. Since y'all niggas gonna sit
there. I know you was raised by your grandma. I was raised by my grandma too. So yeah.
So you already know that stern shit. They weren't even playing.
My grandma wasn't really stern. She would do shit like if she wanted me to clean something, like say if she wanted me to clean the bathroom, she wouldn't say shit. She'd just put comment in there and then go to work. And that was my clue.
Yo, you know what's so crazy? I haven't seen that shit in years, but the comment, the white shit all over, or that blue shit all over the back.
She would just put that shit in there, and I guess I'm
you looking at it, because you couldn't you couldn't do nothing in that motherfucker unless you cleaned it. You looking in there like, damn, she put that shit in there.
I'll be like, yo, the fuck she making me late for school.
Then the fucking phone will ring and be like, yeah, clean around that fucking ring in the front too with the joint, you know, where the water at. The little
she
rinse.
would never say nothing. She just would like, she would just put the trash out and like, that's the clue. Like, pick the clue up. Let's go. You figure it out. So yeah, she would throw hints out there like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, your grandma was swift.
Yeah, she was nice.
Lead the crib. Yeah. Come back and that shit's still in the tub. She gonna be like,
yeah.
So we know you ain't did shit.
Well, one time I did leave it in there, and then let my uncle do it. Then I took a wash up.
Wow.
Because I was late for school, and I couldn't be late no more. And I was like, man, I'm taking a wash up. I washed up and left that shit right there for him.
Damn.
Yeah,
all right. That's some shit my daughter would have did.
Yeah, I had to.
Texting her at school, like, you really left that shit, the trash by the door.
Yeah, one of them had to do it that day. Like, I was too late. They be all right.
Left that shit for your uncle. Now, if he ain't do it, grandma would have been on your ass.
Nah, I probably would have did when I got home. But
you would got home before her?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So you were lucky.
Yeah, I was safe either way.
My grandma never went nowhere. My ass would have been grass.
Oh, yeah. You would have.
She was fucking around and been at the school for recess. I'd have come down the steps. She'd have been like, That's the shit she used to do. She used to pop up. Niggas used to look at me like, shit, Romeo grandma here. I'd be in the line somewhere like,
hiding and
peeping out the line like, what the fuck? Yo, she used to be like, get home.
Now I used to be really bad, and
you was bad, Fire?
Yeah, I was really bad.
As a girl?
Yeah.
And
when I tell people that, they be like, not you. You wasn't.
You was bad?
I was bad. I used to get in a lot of fights. And with my grandmother, when I went to live with her, I was like about 12.
The pretty ones, man.
But I was thugged out like back in the day.
It only had nothing to do with you being ugly.
No, I mean.
Or pretty.
Nah, but I just thought I just would fight all the time, get in trouble. And my grandma would have to come to the school. That's the only time she.
See, that's that Libra shit. Because my son, all they saw that all the Libras out. What I just say, the Libras on. What I just say, the block be popping.
No. But I've gotten older.
You
and then,
you mature now. You understand that energy.
You get tired of going to jail and all that stuff.
You was going to prison and shit.
Not prison. I went to jail. I ain't that deep. You know what I mean? I knew right from wrong. But now when you have to pay more than your mortgage or your rent for lawyers to keep your ass. Yeah, I was just doing stupid shit. Like I was fucking with niggas, husbands.
It was a little gangster.
I didn't give a fuck.
What happened?
But everything is a phase. You gotta go through phases in life.
I'm saying, she that Libra shit. You talk about the Aries.
No.
You was rocking.
We sisters.
Yeah, you was rocking.
Yeah,
we night and day. We night and day.
Yeah, but you have to experience life. True. So I was experiencing life. I was having fun.
Yeah, you was doing this shit.
What y'all gonna do? Because I was good with my hands, so I didn't really care. You know what I mean? And I would just go to jail and then get back out.
Shit, maybe it was worse going to jail than prison because you was just.
I needed that though, because I had really bad anger management. I had to do 5 years of anger management.
So what was causing a riot in your head every fucking day? What was going on?
Well, according to my therapy.
Yeah, please.
According to my therapy, it was more like because my mom wasn't here, and then
working my father. All the time.
No, my mom was on drugs.
Okay,
so my mom was on drugs.
Okay.
Yeah, and so my grandmother raised me.
Right.
My mom was actually in domestic stuff, and I was like, "Look, can I stay here?" And my grandma let me stay there with her. And my dad, he was doing what he wanted to do.
Right. As long as you was a grandma, nobody cared.
Yeah, grandma was good.
That's how I felt. Like once you got a grandma, they like,
yeah.
And my grandma didn't even get full custody. She had got partial because she thought my mom was going to get herself together.
We all think
my mom just rocked out. For I was 18 moving out.
Yeah. And then when I was like 14, my grandma was like, listen, can we cut this child support off with your dad? Because he ain't going to do nothing.
It's right.
And I was like, yeah, because I was already working and stuff. I
was
working like 2 jobs.
Yeah, she tried to attach to that.
Yeah, she was like, I'm tired of even being bothered with him. Like, do we got to do this? It's up to you. If you want me to keep going, but other than that, you really don't need him because you're working.
Yeah, right, real shit.
So I was like, yeah, just let him go.
They ain't go about pain.
Yeah, so
our shit was damn near identical. That shit was.
All I know is work.
Me too. I've been working since I was 13. That's all I. Grandma forced that. Like, nigga, you want all that main bread shit, you gonna have to go get $1.
Right.
I can't afford it.
My grandma was not paying for me to get no felines. Like, I wanted a pair of red felines. She was like, nope.
Look, I begged.
Red don't go with everything.
I begged my grandma for a pair. Look, this how bad. I knew I couldn't get the Nikes and the Reeboks and all that shit. I asked her for a pair of BKs.
Ooh, I used to love BKs.
She bought me a pair of BKs. I just knew, but she bought them like a year late. But I ain't give a fuck.
They were still,
I ain't care.
They were still
I just felt like I had my first name brand pair of sneakers because before that she bought me a pair of ponies.
Not the ponies.
The ponies,
wow.
Man.
I ain't heard that name forever.
Shout out to my grandma, man. She bought me a pair of nice white.
But at least she bought them. My grandma ain't never bought me no ponies or nothing. Like I used to sell candy in school, and that was my little hustle.
That's hustle.
And I used to sell blue pops and all kind of shit. And that's how I was able to get my first pair of sneakers before I worked. And my grandma was like, she came in the room and she said, "Where you get all this money from?" And I was like, selling candy. Because I was eating it at first.
You ain't shit.
And then,
who was giving you candy like that?
But she would give me a couple of dollars and I would just buy candy.
Oh, shit.
What else am I supposed to buy?
What you was selling the candy for?
25 cents.
A piece?
Yeah.
You a mama.
But I was, and then I said, "Can you take me to the store?" She was like, "Where you get that money from? You better not be selling." And I said, "No, I was selling candy."
She thought you was selling drugs.
Yeah. And
because you was out there being gangster all the time.
Well, yeah, later on I did. But I would just be fighting just because I was mad and angry. You know how you have a lot of things built up? You're like, my mom ain't here.
Nigga, I know. I was fighting every day. My name was Romeo. That shit was sick. And every time I turned around, they was calling my brother Juliet. So as soon as they call him gay or Juliet, I'm automatically, I'm going in. Right. Fuck it. Because what the fuck? I'm going to look like a bitch? You know, calling my brother a faggot. Like, come on, man. Like,
see, nobody really bothered me. I was always fighting for like my friends and stuff. Like, you mess with my friend and I'm defending.
So she like, the rocker.
Yeah, like I'm rocking. She don't like it, but I don't like. She don't mind, but I mind. Like, I was one of them. I ain't like what you said to him. You'll be talking, and I'm gonna just punch you in the face.
That's how I was at my football games. I
don't do that no more.
I be chilling at my football game. Baby mama come up there arguing with the cheerleaders and shit. The Libra. Motherfucker, you don't be cheering when he run out there. They come fun. Mother's like, yo, you baby mama. I used to be like, oh. Then that Libra, boy, she was gonna make her something though.
Nah, I'm chill now though. You know,
but back then you
low key.
Back then
I was getting a whole bunch of shit, busting out windows.
So I understand the hat now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the hat is it's for more of the just the rap culture.
Metal. Look, she got medals.
Yeah, I got medals on there, you know. But it's for the rap culture, people that's been in the rap business for a long time, and just the culture. If you got history, you've been in it for a while, you respect the game, and you got some merits with you. You know, that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. No, you done hit the circuit crazy. Like I say, you done interviewed majority of all of the females that people need to know. You know what I'm saying? You got, and even the up and coming, like you do hit a lot of them young.
It's still
or early in the game. That's what I'm saying. Like you get your hands. I already know you got some shit cooking.
You can't get them all, but
no, you cooking though.
Yeah,
you cooking.
I fell back for a little bit, you know, to really focus just on the show and upgrade. You know, because you always got to upgrade with stuff.
No, you
all
do.
This new
that's
stuff be coming out.
Like you see me. That's why I said, all right. I used to have that behind me, but it was like, you know what? I said, you know what? I'm gonna do something different this year. Let me go into another creative side of me and see what it looked like, and that shit just was like boom. I said, oh yeah, that's it. We lit. I'm on some other shit. And that's why I had to start making my calls, and you know, niggas outside of people hitting me already, like, yo, you still doing it? Because people kept asking me, like, all through the last like 2-3 years, like, yo, Ron, Dan, you still doing it? And I'm like, yeah, but we were supposed to do this. So when that didn't, I really didn't get that off the ground like we wanted to. Yeah, we wanted to. I said it's time to go back to what.
It's a lot of work because when I was doing Air It Out, and then I would do official,
smack,
and then I had back here. It was a lot. So I'm doing 3 shows a week. And
that shit.
It was draining. So
you know, it do.
It's a lot of work.
It really is. Like, cause even like I say now, the interview was like an hour and a half. A-Town drawing was like 60 something, maybe like an hour. Rick drawing So even that, like I can't put an hour in something to fuck up on anything.
Right.
For real. Ain't nobody gonna sit there and watch a whole hour. Nobody.
Right. Some people will.
I mean, if you just ain't got shit to do.
Podcasts,
so what I do is just pick. I like to pick out the best parts. What's that for me? Like you know what I'm saying, and then get the clipping. Once I got it,
you can give me the whole thing. I'll split it up.
All right, I don't need the whole joint.
Yeah, because I'll chop that joint up and put it part 1, part 2.
Yeah, all right. So this is all right. So I'll do the. All right, I got you.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I got you.
You know what I mean? But
I might have to have you come back, and so I can airdrop it to you. Or you want to do it? Or you know how to do the green screen and all that?
What?
You know how to do the green screen and all that?
No, I don't do the
green screen.
All right,
so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it together and then I'll send it to you in the Dropbox.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
So you can download it.
Yeah.
And then you can chop it up however you want. That's cool.
Yeah. Because I know you put the animation on your drawing, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay, that's different.
Yeah, that shit different.
Yeah, it is real different.
Motherfuckers was calling me like, yo, I had some lady hit me. She was like, I got 7 artists. They need that shit. I don't know what you got. That shit look crazy. I'm like, I said, damn, 7?
It's different. That's the key is to be different, to stand out, to do something that nobody else is doing.
And Cuz picked out the background because I was going through different like backgrounds and things that I wanted to really like make it look like. Mm-hmm. He seen that joint and was like, yo, that shit look crazy. Like, yeah. And I was like, because I had it like I had A-Town like with it like a window behind us. Like the city, but he was like, it was cool for a minute, but then I couldn't do like promotion. Mm-hmm. So I really wanted to do promotion on other, like, on your brand or whatever. Like I'm probably have a clip of you up in the background of it on the TV screen or whatever, air it out radio. You know what I mean? That's what I do. Like I'm a creative nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You remember when I had air it out radio and we was outside and on
Market Street, yeah.
And they shut me down.
They shut you down.
But I didn't know. I thought Villa had got the permit.
Right, no, you did. Yeah.
They told me it was cool to do it, so I'm figuring, how am I supposed to get the permit? I thought you were supposed to get
Yeah, right. I don't own the sidewalk or the store.
I don't own the store, so why would I go get the permit? But okay. But yeah.
No, that's because you brought a crowd out that day. You know, that was a crazy day that day. Hey, a lot of shit happened that day.
Yeah, you was about to fight.
All types of shit. Niggas wanted to pull up on me.
Jump out like, what is going on?
Acting like they was gonna do something to me, but at the end of the day, it went to this. It went to this. Teeth and palms and handshakes and all that other shit.
I had to keep checking on Ron. All I heard was Ron doing this.
Yeah, like
when you see Ron doing this.
Yeah, I'm mad. That's that Aries. That's no. I ain't shot yet.
That mouthy girl like that.
This nigga, like, what's up? Like, what the fuck is we doing? Nigga pull me. That's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother story. That we ain't that on some real shit. Yeah. I would never even put out there on hell's sake of them niggas people don't even exist no more. Like it's just crazy. That's why I was trying to figure, but that's why it was going down because niggas wanted a little bit of my inner. Now that we know better, niggas was trying to steal energy. What I call now algorithm.
Right.
Motherfuckers wanted a piece of my algorithm and didn't know how to get it.
And then the crazy part is I really didn't know him like that. So I know he wasn't there for me.
Yeah, hell
he was definitely there for you.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely.
For real. And I was like, oh
and again, I'm out there shit on being me.
Yeah, you just out there to perform and you know.
This is my city. I live here. I'm not running no fucking weird, nigga. I don't know how to run. Right. So you know what I'm saying? This order you gonna let me know what's truly going on, because I knew everything was smoke and mirrors for real, as far as when it came down to me. So I couldn't understand, like, why does energy keep coming to me? Oh, okay, because I'm the only one moving around. Once I stopped, or when I went to New York, then it hit flat, and then it went somewhere else. Yeah, because it really wasn't about me. And that's why, but I'm going to keep it real with you. The funny thing about that day, years later, I started running in the and it was
running into him.
I was running into everybody.
Oh shit.
And it was just like, no, it wasn't you, it was for somebody else.
Not the somebody else shit. Oh wow.
Somebody else.
Niggas be killing me.
So then it was just like,
so it was pretty much a fake beef.
It was some fake shit. Niggas wanted me.
But I had people that be.
But look, Cuzzo behind me told me, he was the one that told me don't even fall for it. So when I made the song, When I made that song yesterday, it was like a subliminal of, I'm not this, I could diss niggas, but y'all really my little niggas.
Oh.
Everybody,
my son,
like, yeah, my like son. Y'all my little niggas. Like, what we doing? Like, oh no. I know y'all. I'm going to school with y'all brothers and sisters and shit. Like, what the fuck is we doing? Like, y'all niggas see me outside trapping and shit. Y'all was what the fuck? That's why I couldn't understand why it took so long. Like, oh, this, but then it was like, no,
it was perfect timing for him.
It seemed like that.
Yeah, he felt like, okay, I got you.
But he didn't realize what type of art. This is where the art killed everybody at. I'm not a battle rapper. Second of all, I make hits. I make music for real, bro. I make that shit with my eyes closed. Mm-hmm. Seriously, I put out 10 albums last year. I will make this shit with my eyes closed. As soon as you leave, I'll start editing, and I'm gonna go right the fuck in the booth, roll up, nigga, and I might make a song just off of the interview. That's how vicious I am with this shit.
That's good though. You're a songwriter.
And I don't even write.
You don't write?
I don't write none of this shit. I don't write none of that shit down.
That's skills right there. I can't do it. I can't. I gotta write stuff in my phone or write down.
She came in here with the tutu on. I thought she was about to diddy bop.
Yo, him and his tutu. You better leave my tutu alone.
Because when I pop her out of the video, it's gonna look like she was cropped. This is what I'm saying. Everything be off the top. If the audience really knew fire was on the block and where I'm at, it's the heart of it.
I know, because I don't really go nowhere. When I do go out and go to events, I hear this. It be the whisper and shit. It be so weird. And it's like, you know I hear you, right?
Movie star. Like, is that her? Is that really her? No, because you like a movie. It's like you, because imagine people having to hear your voice, the ones that don't tap into the film part of it. They just hear you. They hear you. They hear you.
I'm like a ghost of people. They know I exist, but they don't see me. So it's like when they do see me, it's like, what are you doing here? Like, is that really you?
That's really.
Are you really far, Jay? I be like, yo, like
she's talking that mogul. She a mogul. She out
no, but it'd be funny because it's like, who else am I? I got here already. Of course it's me.
Yeah, you know, no, you gotta think you look good for your age. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you walking through there, they see a little young mile. Everybody be like, ooh.
But I don't go out because I kind of stopped doing it. I felt like
too much access.
And people, I feel like people was trying to fuck with me.
Because they started picking, like they started knowing where you was at.
Yeah, they know who I am, and it's like, okay, well, I'm up and coming, so I'm gonna fuck with you because you number one, or they gotta do that, and that's kind of, you know, I was leaving myself a target.
Yeah, like you became silent competition because it was like, okay, what's she out here for?
Like people bumping me. And, you know, I'm walking through and people bumping me and shit and doing like little smart stuff, saying a little smart stuff on the mic.
See why you took the shoes off. You just never know. She thought she might have to come in. Look, see?
Because, you know, we from this world of people being indirect.
No, they do.
And it's like, I know you talking about me, but they ain't going to never say, I'm talking about you. No, I wasn't talking about you. Like and it's like, I know you talking about me.
I know you don't care about me. But
yeah. So it's like I got tired of that, and me, I'm more of one of them people where I want to say something.
No, I know. We know the Libras want to say something. The Aries would have been like,
no, Aries is like that too.
No, it depends on who it is, and it depends on what me and you doing. If it's our event and we about to tear some shit up, we might gotta pull. I might say, no, we're gonna produce this guy go out. We're gonna take this outside. Like, but we ain't gonna do it right in the venue. But now, see, you ready to jump over the table.
I'm ready to do it then and there. And then when people would invite me to stuff, they'll say, and I know somebody gonna be there that I have a problem with.
The Libra gonna take us to jail.
Look, no, that's why I don't go. See, I'm trying to do everybody a favor and I don't go.
The Aries is the leader. I'm telling the scale it down. Because we gonna do it another way. See that I gotta make you faint.
But see us, we're like there is no other way. This is the way. This is the perfect opportunity.
Look, look, I'll be belling her out, and then I gotta drive back the whole time and don't say shit to you because I'm gonna be like, was it worth it? I'm gonna be like, was it worth it?
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't go. She
probably be like,
because
I needed to chill for a little bit. Man, fuck that. You done already cracked her head and shit open, nigga. Now it's assault. We got to get the lawyer and all this shit.
Yeah. But see, people will invite me to stuff that I know, they know I don't get along with somebody.
I would have to, as an Aries, I would have to support that shit regardless, because I have to.
But it ain't now you won't be able to do it because it's too late.
No.
You ain't even gonna know because it's not like I'm gonna tell you.
Who ain't gonna know? I don't need you to tell me. I know you tripping.
I'm not gonna say
my senses ain't gonna be up. Shit, my horn's gonna go like, look, my horn's curved. This shit gonna go. I'm gonna be like, do. Soon as she cut a corner, I'm gonna be like, what you doing?
Nah.
I'm gonna know.
But I stopped going because I tried to avoid that stuff, and they'd be like, well, why don't you go? Because it's me. And I'm like, but what about me? What about when I'm sitting in jail? You know, and who the fuck gonna get me out? Yeah, like what about me? Right. Like they don't understand that I'm still a human being. No, I still have emotions and feelings and stuff. Yeah. And I can't control everything.
But you ain't gotta attach. You can control attaching it to some
but I don't
shit.
go.
Some bullshit.
See, I just don't go, and then I help everybody out.
You know your emotions.
Yeah.
Because you know somebody gonna stir your pot.
No, I went to this event one time, and there was somebody I didn't get along with. He was there, and you know I'm minding my business everywhere he go. Like he was trying to provoke me. And so he had a camera with a light and he was shining it all on me. And I said, get that fucking camera on my face, you know? And he just kept following me. And then he finally, like I was running up on him and then he left me alone. But I don't like being in situations like that where if I ask you to leave me alone, you're supposed to respect me. Right. When I don't get the respect, then that's when I get a little bit. And so I was like, you know what? I can't avoid some of these things. I just shouldn't even go and put myself in those predicaments.
Please.
Because if I go and sometimes we can piece it up. Like they can say something and we can piece it up, and then sometimes we may not.
Look, you be talking like a straight gangster, boy. She says sometimes we can piece it up, and sometimes we can't.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta let time go. You gotta let time go, get in between there. Right. You know, because time heals. Like they say,
you know. It's a time heals all, but I don't know if you on time. I don't know. You know, I don't think you move with time.
No, I do.
Like you said, I think that whatever the fuck is going on, I think it's right now.
Yeah,
like,
I think
so
it's
you
now.
ain't on time. There ain't no time. We don't need no watch. Nobody need to look at a clock. She about to get busy.
Nah, but that's why I don't go, to avoid it. I'm like, look, I still love you. I just don't think I should go. You know.
So how can we get fired out the crib?
I'll make appearances for certain things, and if I have time, I know that's like sometimes I think people they think I'm gonna say no because I say no a lot. No, but so they just be like, she ain't gonna go or she ain't gonna do it. But sometimes if they ask me,
so that's why they think you be on your little celebrity and shit.
Yeah, but I don't like how it's certain ways to ask me. You don't ask me in multi-texts and shit like that. I think that's disrespectful. Yeah, like I want all y'all to come. I want all y'all to be a judge. I don't like. I think that's disrespectful. Yeah. You know, because you don't book me with everybody.
No, real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't responding to you with 15 other niggas in no message.
Yeah,
I'm look at that shit and be like, what's this? Oh no, you looking for something.
Like all y'all should be here.
I'm personal.
Yeah, I'm like, look, prior I would like you to be a judge. Is it possible? I'm a direct person. Yeah, you got a person. I'm personally. When you start tagging me and be like, you should be there.
Well, what are we doing here? I'm cooking there. I'm getting paid to cook. Show up. What we doing? A walkthrough, model shit. What we doing?
When I want people to be a part of stuff, I hit them up specifically and directly, and it's not.
Oh, you see how smooth our ride was, and you said, get the flyer, jump them. That's why I say I love being able to. I was telling my daughter the other day. I said, even though Daddy don't work a 9 to 5, my day to day is worse than a 9 to 5, to be honest.
Does she understand?
Yeah, she been doing. She been under.
Kids be like, what is?
She be under it. She be under it. She been under it. Since she was born. That's what I love about Lyric. She's like a note. She's like a music note, like a little lyric. You know what I mean? She sucks everything up. She's a Capricorn, so it's like she sucks everything up. She's independent. She dreams. She know how to edit. She actually
Did she get starstruck from the people here? No, like oh, that's such and such.
Because she kind of understands the drive of success from the back end of. She knows a bunch of work that goes in it. That's why when she look at TV, she kind of she don't look at TV like the average 15-year-old, 14, because she knows editing and so she might look at me like that. She
probably don't care either.
She don't care about none of that because she realized that it's something being projected. It's not for reality.
Mm-hmm.
So when she see me doing things, I go to her. I take my videos to her. I'll be like, look, this joint tight. She like, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
but they
Dad.
opinionated too. They'll give you the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
And you be like, this look good. She be like,
She like, I said
my
it,
daughter
Dad.
be like,
Yeah,
no.
she ain't playing. She be like,
No.
Dad, not just say it, Dad.
No.
I'll be like, huh?
I'll be like, what you think about this? She be like, Mom, no. Mm-mm.
So look, right, I asked everybody at the end of the show, where do you see yourself at in the next 5 years?
Probably still doing radio because I said I'm gonna give myself probably 10 more years.
Okay.
And then expanding. I want to get into TV, actual TV.
Right.
And
broadcast, like
yeah, just probably putting a show on. Right. Some stuff like that. But I don't know. I can't really say too much because I feel like when I talk,
they come and pass.
No, I feel like because I'm slow doing things, people do it before me.
Okay.
And so I've learned to shut the fuck up.
No, true that.
You know what I mean?
But you know, can't nobody steal your blessings.
No, but people have stolen so many
people are
things from
still
me
the
before.
idea, right?
Yeah, because
right.
if I say I want to do this,
and then it look like you the spin off, or you trying to come with something that
I'm
somebody.
Never copying off of none of them because they're not doing shit.
Me neither.
But it's like if I see it, then it's like
the universe. Yeah,
I get it. I'm giving them, and it's like it might be 20 of them, but they put their money together. Yeah, and I'm slow. I'm a turtle, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do it in October.
See, you know what's so funny?
What?
You know why the Aries is good with the Libra. You see all that energy that you don't have, I have it. So whatever, if I had to plan, if we was planning, let's say this was planning together, I'm the nigga that's going to do all that work right there, so you can get up. All you gotta do is do the paperwork.
No, I like doing it. It's just a matter of like talking about it.
But that's what
them.
But look at my platform.
Because I like to be quiet and then pop out with it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm like one of those.
See, this true that I do too.
When it's done and it's ready, then that's when I'll pop out. But other than that, like even like
because that's the only way we can surprise ourselves. Sometimes we need
that pop out. Like, you need to because if, like I said, I don't want to give nobody the heads up of trying to do it
because the devil be working. That nigga be working.
Yeah. And then, I have the Performance Battle League. That's probably where my energy is going to go into that. Soon. And that's going to be, we've done it for a year.
Okay.
But I took a break because I had surgery on my knee.
Right.
And I needed that time to heal. Okay. And I didn't know how good I was going to be. So I said, let me just take off. So I didn't want to canceling shoulders and shit like that.
And playing with your leg and you playing with your knee at the same time.
So I had to learn how to walk all over again. So that was a whole other thing. But the Performance Battle League is probably the main thing. I want to do some cooking shows, live stuff, focus on my shows a little bit more.
Okay.
And then get back in the real estate a little bit more, and that's it.
No, that's a great 5-year plan because, like I said, that's something like you said that could check off a list. Some goals and good goals. Specific goals.
Yeah, but if I don't do anything else right now, I'm cool with my stats that I've done.
Right.
I've done the radio outlet. I've done the Performance Battle League. I've done Air and Out Radio. I've had that show for years, so. No, I'm cool with my
that's what I'm saying. Like this
right now,
it's like it's crazy that you're saying that even just talking about the stats. Like we where we supposed to be. You know what I mean? Yeah. Time. Patience is a virtue, and time, like you said, heals all. And sometimes time get rid of people.
Oh, it got rid of
move people out the way.
So many people came and went.
So
that thought they was better. Cheers to you. I'm still here. Where you at, darling?
Sip a last little bit of
they said they were the best, but they're not here. I'm sorry. I guess you weren't. I know, let me start talking shit. But that's what I do.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I talk shit.
That's what we do.
But if we don't talk shit, this is the fun part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because we know people talking shit.
Yeah.
So we can talk shit too, but the thing is, we ain't hiding our talking shit.
Right.
Even if we ain't even talking to nobody.
But even if
talking shit.
Right. And again, shout out to all the people that came and went. Like, I appreciated the competition. And sometimes it wasn't even, it was just fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all fun and games and stuff. But I'm still here, you're not, and that's that.
That's that.
You know,
That's
and even the ones that want to come back to the game, you know, you got a lot of catching up to do. You know what I'm saying? So,
any shout outs before we end it?
Shout out to all my aired outers. Shout out to the Don. Let me see, all the Performance Battle League members. And you, of course.
Oh man, fire.
You know, shout out to all the entrepreneurs that's come through here, that's gonna come through here, and the success that they're gonna have.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I can't wait to get on and air it out though. I'm coming over there, coming to your platform soon. I'm gonna be able to be in front of all the 1,000 microphones, you know, and I'm gonna give you some shit. No, like you're gonna get the best of me when I come over there because I done accumulated some stuff under the jacket.
I'm trying to think. Did I ever do an interview with you?
You have on Backhead Radio, but
on Backhead, Backhead, but not air it out.
Not air it out.
Okay, yeah.
So I need to come. You know, I don't want to get smacked, but you know,
getting smacked is cool though.
Okay.
Like it's not a bad thing to get.
No,
okay. No, it's not bad. A little. One of them joints.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna hold you down.
But if I got a cock back, you know.
That's when see when when you jab, when you hit the jab,
right?
That's when I'll be like, oh shit.
Yeah, you a little.
She be like, this one don't want to be.
Yeah.
With the microphone, that's my shot. You know what I mean? We gotta get some aired out shirts again. We should. I'm gonna keep it real. Again, y'all see my face on my shit, right? But Fire was the first person that ever had my face.
I ain't gonna say that
on the shirt, man.
No,
I ain't trying to hear nothing.
You can't give me that one.
Early 2000s.
You can't give me that one.
I can give you everything.
No, there's plenty of people that came before me.
Who?
There's a lot of people
that had
a
radio and was putting people on.
I will say, as far as radio wise goes, like I make this shit look good, and I'm definitely my merch is fucking better than half these motherfuckers. I'm just saying. But you know, I'm competitive. Like, you know, I talk shit. So don't get upset. You know, this is just the way it is, you know? But in that rapper mode, I'm in that rapper shit.
She's talking that bullshit.
I'm in that rap. I still got the rapper mode in me.
If I can help it, y'all, if I'm still living, God willing, I'm going to put some shit together. She won't have to get on. Watch. I ain't worried about it. She won't have to get
But I do like songwriting. And I've been signed twice. People don't know this. Okay. I've been signed with Atlantic and Sony. And that's how I originally came to Philly in the first place.
Okay. Through A&R work? And I was a
songwriter.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I moved here and I was selling my CD and I bumped into one of my exes. Mm-hmm. That's some love and hip hop shit right there. And I wound up staying here because I was really supposed to go to New York. To live there, you know, and I sold my house. And
came to Philly.
Yeah.
What it eat?
For love. Yeah. I came here to be with him. I was supposed to go.
Philly love and hip hop shit.
The goal was to go to New York, but I came here.
We Philly niggas, man.
I know Philly niggas.
Time, boy.
Philly niggas.
What was his sign?
Gemini. Gemini is compatible with the Libras, though.
Man, them twins, boy. Which one did you? Them twins?
Yeah, the twins is crazy.
Yeah, I know. That's one of them. No, but they both crazy because the one that's the house one always still want to put that other one before.
Right.
And you be like, why?
And they don't know what they doing. That's the thing. Like wanna be in the front, and then when the other one come and
they like, want to go in the back, and it's like, well, now I'm the life of the party, and I want you to come up here. You want to chill,
and they have no idea what the other one just did. So it's like, it's like a lot going on. Yeah. But Geminis, I usually get around a lot of Geminis. Yeah. But
yo, man,
love and hip hop.
Love and hip hop. That's gonna be another episode for y'all too. Let me get her to come back here and talk about this love and hip hop episode that she had because it's a great story. I don't know if I heard it a couple times here and there, but I ain't heard the full story. So maybe I can get her to tell that story when I go to air it out radio.
No, that's gonna be your time.
What? No, so what?
That's gonna be your time.
We can tell. So what? We talking about? Listen, we grown. We both entrepreneurs. We grown. You know what I'm saying? She might just say, hey, listen, you know what I mean? It ain't going to take long. You know, you tell great stories.
It's a boom, boom situation in and out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I mean, I definitely appreciate you giving me this opportunity. You have to be humble for everything that you do. No matter how successful you get, you still have to respect people because relationships are priceless.
No, they are.
You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people that they get mad at me because I might seem mean to them, but I value my relationship, and people just want to get in, and I just want to fuck with you one time. And I'm like, nah, I want people that want to really fuck with me.
Right.
Yeah. So like when I see you're not interested in that, I kind of like brush you off because I really want to grow with people and I want to be with them for. And look how long me and you known each other.
Since Larry damn been born. That's 15 right there when she went on the earth. And I knew you way before I had her, so you
probably about 19.
Yeah, like almost 19, almost 20 years. This is crazy. Damn.
Right.
Oh shit. This is even what I'm saying. We in movies together. Like people gotta understand, like
he said movie.
Sacrificing. Like just sacrificing. Like don't know what's gonna pop. But you just put your one good foot forward and you just do it. You know, a lot of the things we ain't get paid for it. Yeah. We showed up though like we did. You know what I'm saying? And when I look back now that I'm all over Tubi, now all these movies popping up that I'm in, I'm like, look, I just 6-7 movies up there. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
That my daughter can go and cut the TV on and be like, my dad really got on the television. Like, yeah, we don't.
And we do it for free because of the friendship and the connection.
There you go.
And that's why you doing that multi shit ain't never gonna work because you don't book nobody and you don't do things that way.
Like that.
That's that fast shit that I don't like, you know. So I guess I'm old school.
That's that city slicker shit. Like
it's like
my business ain't for everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I might wanted to look out, but I can't say that in this message. Right. I might want to say, you know what, just throw me this in there, fly me out, and then boom, boom, and then who the fuck gonna say all that in a message with 13 niggas in it?
Right. Imagine me booking DJ Envy with 10 other niggas in there.
He gonna be like, what the fuck is he talking about? Yeah, he gonna probably come in there and be like,
no. Right, and it's just the disrespect.
That's a disrespectful move, especially for a booking. Like, no, I wish a nigga would. Don't nigga if you, and I tell that even when I'm putting shit out, I tell nigga, hit my DM with all that extra shit in the comment. Bro, I'm not gonna. You think I'm gonna answer you in the comment, nigga?
And it gotta make sense too. Like it gotta make sense to the brand. Like some people ask me to do stuff with like weed. You know, I respect y'all, but they'll say you want to go to this weed party, and it's like, come on, you know I don't. You know what I mean? Like I don't smoke. I got sponsors, and so you know I can't be around there all the time, and you know it's not good for my brand. So, but I respect everybody that smokes because even when you said you know fire, I'm gonna smoke, right? I said I know,
I'm gonna blow my little joint down. You feel me? Like it's crazy because when Anda came, she was like, she coming down over, she's like, damn, I should have got some weed. She's like, damn, but I ain't smoking a while anyway. She's like, she had a little vape. She ain't even smoke a vape. She sat here and was so in the interview. I tried to hand her the L twice. She was like, no, I want none of that wrong.
Wow.
And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you get moment you won't even. She ain't even touch her shit. Like we was flowing through that joint, and I blew, and she ain't have a bother. But like I say, but that's why I'm thankful that all I do is to smoke marijuana. I don't have no other vices. I ain't got all that extra shit. Like we not doing all that. I'm gonna be here till I'm 90.
I can't afford them habits. I'm trying to tell you. I will say this a quick story, and it's not, you know, it's kind of sad, but like when my daughter had passed away, and I told you that you know I really didn't want to be here no more, right? And I had called up one of these rappers. I ain't gonna say his name. He sell, right? I was like, yo, I need some shit. And I was really gonna do some hard shit. I know, because when you get like that, it's either you find God, you find drugs, you find a bottle, right? And I was just like, I don't want to feel shit. So I was gonna do that. And he said, Fire, I can't. I'm not giving you none of that shit because I love you. I respect you. You got a job to do. Like people waiting on you. They counting on you. Yeah. And I was like, man, fuck you, nigga. Like, and I'm cussing them out.
Dang.
I'm cussing that motherfucker out because, you know, I really I didn't care. And so.
I'm glad you ain't called me, man.
I cussed him the fuck out, right? And then,
said, motherfucker.
Yeah, I was like, fuck you. You ain't trying to help me the fuck out. You're supposed to give it to. But I'm glad that he didn't, because if he didn't, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd probably be all fucked up. You know what I mean? And it was like I just made an
I'm glad you only
decision.
knew one nigga.
No, I knew others, but it's just like.
But I'm glad he the one that made you think.
Yeah, that was
just
mad.
Stopping and saying no. You ain't think you was gonna hear that in that moment.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be like, yeah.
Him the fuck off. What? Really?
Yeah.
No, bro, I wouldn't have gave
He was
a
like,
shit.
he's like, I'm not giving you nothing. Fire, like.
And then I'd have fuck around and said, you know what? Where the fuck is you at? Yeah, I'm pulling up, nigga. I'd have had to go get you.
He was like, do you not know who you are? I cussed
She'd have been cursing me out the whole time. I'd have been like, I'm on my way to you. I'm gonna bring you that shit. Send me your address. I'd have pulled up on you and said, you not getting shit.
He was like, I don't care if you gonna be mad at me, but I can't. He said, I can't do it. And I was like, damn. And I often think about that. Like, if he would have gave that shit to me, I'd probably be all fucked up. I would be gone. It wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying?
If God
so shout out to him. I ain't gonna say his name.
Shout out to him and the Most High, because the devil said, there you go. Yeah. She on it. I got one. Mm-hmm. That's the soul. That's that soul part that the scriptures be talking about. That part you was reading when they say I want your soul, like you, because at the end of the day you about to kill yourself. Yeah, because you don't care, and when you don't care, you start doing stupid stuff. You get very, you just get. You want to do anything. Yeah, you don't want to feel. You don't want to feel. That's nothing. The funny thing about feeling. That's why I tell people, feelings is a month. That's why I as an Aries. That's why when I was like, man, I don't give a fuck. Because if I care about that shit, I'm gonna have to put some feelings into it. Yeah. When you care, they don't care, and then you feel stupid that you care. There you go. I know that sounds crazy. That's why you can't care. Yeah, then you can talk about it. You can acknowledge it. Like that's what I'm learning I acknowledge what you said. Yeah. But the emotional part, I can't give a fuck. But I like them to. It's like a dance. I let you lead. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you lead and you give a fuck, all right, we gonna go this way. If you don't give a fuck, then I don't give a fuck. And then it's like, but us Libras, we mirror. So right. But if you go on the right path, I'm going right there. If I think you're going the wrong way, I'm jump off. I'm jumping right off that joint. That's it. Motherfucker gonna be like, what happened? That nigga took a 180. They be like, where fire go? Like, she way back. That's the only thing I hate about you feel me? I gotta take a piss real quick, cuz I can keep it going though. I'm gonna make it back up there. Right. Motherfucker be like, what happened? I'll be home. Right. Fucking like this nigga got me. I done jumped on the speed train and everything, nigga. I'm out of here. I went on dates with people, with guys, they be talking on the phone. I'd be like, can you not talk on the phone? And then they'll still be talking. On a date? On a date. Like they'll say it's important, whatever. And I'll ask them, can you not do that, And I'll make sure my Uber almost there. And I get up and leave, and they be like, "Where you at?" I'm home. Like I thought she was in the bathroom. No. Nah, I'm gone. But you can enjoy that restaurant for the rest of the evening, my God. You need me to send you $5 for the drink that I just, because I ordered a soda or something. Like you want that? But other than that, nah, I'm gone. Niggas be in there eating. That's why that's it. That's an area. He was like, I thought she was in the bathroom. I'm gone. Fuck that. I don't need no date. Because it's like it's a warning. It's one strike. And then you out. Ain't no second. Oh, it ain't no back up. Ain't no one running up. And it may be a second, but then ain't no third. It's not no third. So forget it. So ain't no 3 strikes enough, fellas. That shit is woo, woo, woo. Especially when you sit down and talk to people and be like, listen, I really want to, the fact that I even talked to you was a lot for me. Because I don't want to even have a real talk. You be like, listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, Hey, what happened? Yeah, because that means I care. Because the fact that I even cared and sat down and talked to you, and you still like, I don't give a fuck. Now, see. I ain't going that far. Like that's for anything, business. No, I'm just saying, whatever. Like you gotta, I ain't give a fuck about the bullshit. If it's some shit to care about. Now, if I care about it more than you, right, we don't have a problem. And that's what I was saying about the artists. Like when I care, I'm like, let's take a picture, let's do this thing. And they like, and they don't understand. They don't understand emotion. They don't understand the emotion behind these things. You be like, that's why you ain't gonna never win. You gonna wake up 10 years from now and be like mad as shit, wishing you was in it, talking about what you was doing 10 years ago and all this bullshit. Yeah. And lost all sight of the lane. Yeah. I be trying to do promo with these artists behind the scenes. I'm like, all right, let's do this song, do this. Let's take this picture. And they be like, you know what I mean? Like, and I be like, what the fuck? Like, you know how hard it is to get somebody to do promo with you for free? And then it's me, and then it's like, man, if you, and then I'm like, all right, then fuck it then. Like, you don't want this shit. It's crazy like that, man, in the game, man. But all y'all little niggas out there, man, and little sisters out there, man, listen. Life is changing at the speed of light. Yes. We got robots taking over. So it's like y'all ought to go ante up and use y'all tools that y'all have and learn some skills or y'all gonna be flipping burgers at Jack and Jill somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Because they're gonna take over that too.
Yeah, the shit gonna take over that.
Shit.
And I don't want y'all lingering around like how COVID hit to the point where we tearing our own shit up because it ain't nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying?
Bored.
Just the queen of internet radio. Make sure y'all tap in the Fire Chick, man. Give them your handle, Fire. Let them know where they can reach you at.
Air It Out Radio is my radio station, and Fire Chick, FIYA, Chick with the K at the end, underscore. That's me on everything. So, and Mondays 10 to 1, airitoutradio.net is the website.
Listen, man, it don't get no better than this, man. We most definitely gonna have Fire on the show again. She's welcome anytime she please. You know what I'm saying? Any promo, anything you want to do on my end, the doors is open. You know, hopefully we set up my interview so I can get my little behind over there to her.
I didn't even know you wanted one until today.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man, that's the play. I told you, you know, I'm in the air. I be airing shit out, and I want to be on the radio. You feel me?